Hello everybody. If you remember from my last video, we created a supply model for warehouse 41 in which, depending on the delivery method, a different DO type is defaulted. So warehouse 041 with delivery method LTL results in the CO2 DO type, and 041 UPS results in the CO1 order type. Now what I want to do is in DPS 170 create a custom sorting order and a view that's going to break out those, so it makes it easier for people to release those. Views and sorting orders are managed in CRS 020, CRS 021, and CRS 022. I'll show you an easy way to get there even if you forget that. But I'm going to use this particular view and sorting order as kind of a template, and I'm going to change this to give what I want. For my new view that I'm going to create, the order type I want the other side of the item number. It's not going to be much more different than what it is here, so this isn't going to take a lot of time. So I'm selecting this field, I'm hitting F4 2 times, and then I'm hitting copy on this view right here. I'm going to name this 5. I'm going to sort it exactly the same, but I'm going to sort it by order type before item number. I need a new sorting option, so let's see what's available. What I want is something very similar to this, and this is how M3 is sorting the data before it's displayed. But between 3 and 4, I really want this to be order type. So in this case, DOORTY. I would want something that's this, DORTY, and then item number. So when you create custom sorting options, if you do a field help, it'll tell you the limitations. Basically, you can do it starting with a U, V, or X. I have lots of room here. I'm just going to make it X5. I'm going to stick to the whole 5 thing. Before I get into create mode though, I'm going to bring up another instance of CRS 021 so I can just drag in between the two programs. In the description, I'm just outlining how I'm going to sort this data. First field is going to be responsible, from warehouse, to warehouse. Now I'm going to put in order type and then item number. I'm not going to aggregate any of these fields, and I have the option to make these descending in the sort. I'm not going to do that either. This screen here is a great, powerful screen that basically selects and omit data. It's kind of tricky on how to configure it, but the field help is pretty good in this program and talks about the best way to go about it. But for this example, I don't need to do anything fancy. Then I need to activate it, which indexes the database, and that's it. I can select it, X5. I'm not going to select any filters. And now I'm going to recreate a new view. F4 twice. I'm going to take this existing view and copy it. I'm going to call it DO5, sticking with my 5 numbering methodology. And what I want is, I want the order type to be in between the to warehouse and the item number. So the easiest way to do that, I could drag all of these around, but the easiest way to do that is just renumber the order type so that it falls in between these two. So I'm going to name it number 35 and hit enter. Order type just bounced up to 40 and fell right in line with exactly where I want it. Change the description. DO5 is now created. I'm going to select it and hit next and next. I'm going to close out of all of these programs until I get back to DPS 170. Here I am. Now I'm going to select my new sorting order. Perfect. Now this data is sorted exactly in the same order that's listed on this view. Let's try it out again. So now when I get items that are CO1 and CO2, they'll be sorted by that order type and they can be released that way as well. And that's the last of my configuration video for 041 setup. This concludes the 3rd video of the series of setting up my virtual warehouse 041. Thanks so much for checking out this video.